So I'm actually going to start this tour outside for you because I love the outdoor space. You've got this beautiful, like 6-foot fence all the way around the house that's in good shape. There is quite a bit of gardening that has taken place and probably just some love that needs to happen, but there's peonies, hydrangeas, like all of these right here are hydrangeas. It's so nice. This patio I'm standing on, with a little bit of weed killer, could be an awesome little fireplace pit. I'll take you in the house in a second, but we're gonna start in the garage since I'm outside. The garage is definitely newer than the house. I would imagine maybe like 10 to 15 years old. It's got a door out the back, so that's nice if you want to have a lawnmower inside that you can just easily get to the backyard. And that right there would be the entrance to the front yard. But through here, you've got a garage. Standard size, I would say 24 by 24. You've got nice cement floor. Actually has heaters, both electric baseboard behind that bike over there. There's baseboard here. And then a little heater here as well. So, ultimately this could be a little workshop. It's got a lot of electric outlets, nice drywall, and some skylights. So, cool little workshop. I guess while I'm here, so this is the front. I'm not sure what's happening with this dirt that's been leveled. It's owned by the same people that own the boathouse, so I'm gonna try to find that out. But right there, oops, sorry, it was like Charlevoix, so you're not far at all. House is adorable with a nice front porch wraparound. Aluminum siding, roof looks newer. Fascia, for the most part, is in good shape, other than the single car garage needs to be painted. The house has a lot of curb appeal, I think, as is, but maybe could be improved on. The deck is in decent shape. It's been painted over, I think, a couple times, and a couple deck boards probably need to be replaced, but the supports feel good. I would say overall it's in good shape. It needs to be cleaned up. A power wash would be good. So I'm going to kind of close up as we go through here. It's got its own service panel. So the foundation tells me this house is probably from the 40s. It's not fieldstone, but the crawl space is definitely, it's an older house. It's got dimensional lumber. So this is not the greatest entrance to tour a home, but it's the most realistic. So I'm gonna head in this way. This is behind the attached one-car garage. It's a great spot for, you could pull a car in here, I think, but, honestly, it's probably just better for, storage for other things. Maybe you could insulate it, or maybe it is insulated, yet to be determined, but it's just a great entrance into the house. You've got plenty of storage here. Little window. This place just needs to be cleaned up, but overall, it's in pretty good condition for the age. When I first walk in, I notice a little bit of a dip right here. I've already looked into the crawl space, and it does feel that there's some supports that are needed, but they're relatively easy to do. I've done that before, but a professional would be able to give more insight. The rest of the house feels very square. It's literally just this area where the furnace is. So when you first walk in, you've got a washer and dryer, laundry room. The ceiling it looks just cosmetic. I don't know. Maybe that's because of the floor. There's a little bit of cracking in it. It is an older home. The windows are newer throughout the house. They're in pretty good shape. Again, there's your furnace and hot water heater. Nice little storage pantry. And then this is the full bath on the main floor. It's got a stand-up shower, tile floor. It's in pretty good shape. These are the only two little missing tiles. The shower just needs to be cleaned. Honestly, it's not that old. It's a newer insert, but it just looks like it hasn't been maintained well. And you've got a vanity here. To me, it feels a little claustrophobic having all this storage and cabinetry. but it's functional. I think if it was me, I would take all those out and just have a vanity there with some better lights, but toilet and cabinets. I mean, it's simple. It's the main floor bathroom, and it would be your common bathroom for any guests. So through here, you've got a kitchen, get natural gas. This is a nice granite countertop. Cabinets are all in good shape. They need to be cleaned. I mean, throughout the house, it's just, you can tell this gal has been very busy and traveling to her boyfriend in Sheboygan, and she's getting married, so that's why she's moving. Dishwasher is in good shape. I think it's the KitchenAid. Oh, Whirlpool. Okay. Oh. Ooh. It's nice. It's got a metal tub. Usually tells it's a bit nicer than a plastic tub. These don't quite match the rest of the kitchen, but they could just be painted white, or maybe you like that look. They're nice. They're dovetail drawers, got storage inside. That is a cutting board that pulls up, but I still feel like you should have a door on that cabinet. Just the island feels a little unfinished, but this area here is probably where you'd have a little dining table if you were going to do an eat-in kitchen. Here, there's a microwave, more cabinetry, and then just a little bar with some stools there, which is cute. Speaking of cute, let me turn you around so you can see the front porch, or side porch. This house just has a lot of entries. This is a nice coat closet, so maybe for seasonal storage. So that's nice. And then, I mean, I could see using this space just like she is. Starting her plants here in the spring. These lift up for storage as well. This is just a cement floor. So, I mean, I could see this really kind of charming entry. That is an original window, which is pretty cool. All of the others, though, are newer. I don't know how old. I can look back at some seller's disclosures because this house has sold, I think, 3 times since 2017. I don't think it's the house's fault, though. I think it's more situational. Large living room. And she is selling this partially furnished. I can get some clarification on what furniture she's wanting to leave. Huge windows. This is a nice, large space. That's the entrance to the upstairs where the master bedroom is. But let's go into this guest bedroom down here. Nice 8 or more foot ceilings. The ceiling is plaster, and you can see you can see the seams, you can see that some of the plaster is cracking. I can't think of the layout upstairs, if this is below the bathroom or not. I don't think that's water. Sometimes plaster just does that after years and years. But if you hated it, you could always very easily put up like a single layer of drywall. Flooring is uniform throughout the house. It's in good shape. It's a laminate. It's not solid bamboo or solid hardwood, but I don't see any issues with it. Again, windows are in good shape. They just need to be cleaned. Kind of the theme here at this house is it just needs a little bit of attention. Closet is decent. It goes underneath the steps, so there's room to hang up in there. Not huge, but definitely functional. I wouldn't be surprised if this furniture is what she's leaving. She's moved out a lot of stuff, and it seems like she's leaving just the beds or bedroom sets. So up the stairs. Again, it's just dirty, like you can see. Like a coat of paint and cleaning up. Some of this would really do a lot. I mean, there's dead bugs everywhere. No smells though. I don't think there's been any, smoking here. Doesn't smell like any pets. Nice size master. You've got like a whole master suite up here. This floor looks kind of like an original subfloor, but it's taller than the floor I'm standing on. So I don't know if it's original. There might be something underneath it. But either way, it's just painted wood. It's charming, but this is a buffet that they've converted to a vanity, so a double sink vanity, which is nice. Got plenty of space. There's me. Skylight. It's nice in the bathroom. I don't see any leaking around it. The roof is in good shape, so that's good. And then they've got a clawfoot tub in here. Plenty of ceiling height, so even a taller person to shower here wouldn't have a problem. If there was ever an interest to just tile this in and get rid of the tub, I think you could, but Olivia, I think you would love this shower, or this tub. It's charming. All right, back through this way, you've got let's say the primary bedroom. There is no heat that I see or AC up here, but, well, other than this, I think this is how they're heating. They have a window AC unit. You could put it in there, or over in that window is probably where I would put it, just so that it's not right in that one window that you have. The ceilings up here are all in really good shape. Looks like they've been recently drywalled, certainly more recent than when the home was built. And through here is the closet. So you've got a nice sized walk-in closet. The doorway here is about 5.5 feet tall. So not huge, but easily to get in and out. And then there's, actually you can go all the way through and there's attic access here. So not that you necessarily do much with this, but you can walk on that. You can store seasonal clothes in here. And it's always nice to check on, with insulation, to have this access. You can see if anything's leaking. Nothing looks like it has. They've replaced the underlayment of the shingles at some point, probably the last time that they did the roof. Let me see if I can see a date. OSB usually has labels of dates on them, but I cannot see anywhere. Oh, wait. Nope. Can't see it, but oh, heat. So I think you may want to consider in this house maybe having electric baseboard put in. That's what I would do, rather than just rely on that, because I think you may not want to have the fireplace on. Shutting lights off. You may not want to have the fireplace on. Maybe you can turn fireplace on, heat on without the fireplace. I don't know. That is definitely how they're heating this room, though. So yeah, there's this house on John Street. I think this is a very nice house for the money. I think their asking price is reasonable at $250, I think. No major issues other than that low spot in the laundry room, which I think could be repaired. I've done that before, when you jack up the house and support it with a post, but certainly something for a professional to take a look at. So yeah, let me know if you want to see it in person.